Hi children, welcome back to part 2, chapter 13, Why Do We Fall Ill? And children, in part 1 I told this chapter enables you to understand infectious diseases, infectious agents, means of spread, mode of infection, symptoms, principles of treatment and principles of prevention. And children, I have taken COVID-19 which is caused by coronavirus as an example to explain this. This COVID-19 or coronavirus is threatening us a lot, so I have taken this as an example. And disease, first one is disease. Name of the disease is COVID-19 and its nature is infectious disease. Infectious disease is a disease which spread from one person to another person. COVID-19, CO stands for coronavirus, corona, VI virus, D disease. So coronaviral disease. So the name of the disease is coronaviral disease, and it is infectious disease which spread from one person to another person. And second one is infectious agents. Infectious agents are also called pathogens, which is responsible for our microorganism or agents which is responsible for causing infectious diseases are called infectious agent. So the pathogen or causative organism of the disease COVID-19 is coronavirus. So coronavirus is a infectious agent or pathogen or causative organism of the disease COVID-19. And means of spread. There are many means of spread or ways of spread of coronavirus, that is direct contact with the people, infected people, and also it is spread or it is spread from one person to another person through respiratory droplets, and these respiratory droplets are manufactured while sneezing, talking and coughing. This respiratory droplets fall on the surfaces, and when when a healthy person touch that contaminated surfaces and keep the hands with pathogens near the eyes, nose or mouth, there's a chance of entry of coronavirus, that is causative or organism of disease COVID-19. There's a chance of entry of coronavirus into the respiratory tract and reaches the lungs. So this is the means of spread. Means of spread is mode of entry, how it is entering into the body. So it is entering into the body through droplets, and it is traveling through the respiratory tract and reaches the lungs. And next topic is mode of infection, how it is infecting or how it is affecting the body or internal organs. First, it enters through the respiratory tract and it reaches the lungs. Lungs is one of the important organ which plays an important role in gaseous exchange. Gaseous exchange is leaving out carbon dioxide and taking in oxygen. And children, we already studied oxygen is one of the important gas for cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is release of energy or breakdown of food materials to release energy in the presence of oxygen. So we need oxygen for cellular respiration. So this when coronavirus enters the lungs and it get multiplied, it undergoes rapid multiplication and accumulation of virus takes place in the lungs and causing accumulation of fluid substances which prevents the which prevents carrying of oxygen to the organs, and the cells will be lacking oxygen, and this totally prevents the cellular respiration. And this coronavirus, accumulation of coronavirus in the lungs leads to breathing problem, which finally leads to severe damage. So this is the mode of infection of this virus. Next one is symptoms. So it is symptomatic. It is this disease or this virus is both symptomatic and asymptomatic. Symptomatic is nothing. Symptoms is nothing but sign of disease. So this is both symptomatic and asymptomatic. Sometimes it shows signs, sometimes it do not show signs or symptoms. Some of the symptoms are high fever, cough and breathing problems. So these are the symptoms of this disease. And next one is treatment. Children, there is no specific medicines or vaccines to this disease till now. Last one is prevention. Children, you know that prevention is better than cure, and we can prevent the disease by maintaining personal hygiene and public hygiene. And personal hygiene we discussed a lot in part 1, and how to maintain personal hygiene. We want to keep our body clean, want to wash hands before eating, and also wash hands frequently, and using sanitizer. Like this we can maintain personal hygiene. And also we want to wash the fruits before eating, wash the vegetables before cooking. And public hygiene is totally keeping our environment clean. And children, please be aware of the disease, and please be aware of coronavirus. And the three things, that is be aware of the disease, being aware of the disease, maintaining public hygiene, maintaining personal hygiene plays an important role in fight against COVID-19, or to protect us from these three, help us to protect us from coronavirus. And the main important one is wearing mask. And children, please wear mask when you go out. This also helps in protecting us from this disease. And children, be safe and protect you and your family from this disease. And children, in this part we discussed disease COVID-19, infectious agent coronavirus, means of spread, that is direct contact and through droplets it spread. And mode of infection, it is through respiratory tract, and it reaches the lungs and it affects the lungs. Symptoms, that is both symptomatic and asymptomatic. And treatment, and final is prevention. This we discussed about these things in part 2, and remaining things we will discuss in part 3. Bye students.